predictable. It's over. I found a permanent escape from monotony. Someone who desires more than just beauty alone. See you around, Julia.
Tell me who run this city.
We do.
And who are we?
Drama.
I can't hear you.
Drama.
Yeah, I think they've already broke. Y'all ain't ready.
We ready.
Hit that.
I know you came here to see. If you a freak, then you come on with me. And I know what you came here to do. Now bust it open, let me see you get loose. It's going down for real.
Let's go, ladies. Let's go. Let's go.
It's going down for real.
They ain't gonna give it to us. We gotta take it. Don't get tired.
It's
Don't get
going
tired.
down for real.
Yo, girl, just kissed the girl. I do buy shake for a shake. I'm throwing these Emirates in the sky, spinning this asa lama lake 'em piece the MONEY. I love my beaches, south beaches, surf, board and high tide. I can just roll up, cause I'm swole up. So that birthday cake get the Cobra. Bugatti for real, I'm Cobra. The autobiography rover. Got the key to my city, it's over. No thoughts, only in the color covers. I said rackets, wretches, hold up.
I know you came here to see. If you a freak, then you come on with me. And I know what you came here to do. Now bust it open, let me see you get loose. It's going down for real. It's going down for real. And they already know me. It's going down further than famous girls. Get wetter than Katrina. You're my girl, you never seen it. Cause my tins by limousines. My touch say it's the Midas. We the plus your man a minus. My team blowing on that slam. Make you cough, that's bronchitis. Put your hands up. It's a stick up, no more makeup. Get that ass on the floor, ladies. Put your lipstick up. Double entendre. Double entendre. Why you hating? I get money. Then I double up tongues. I know you came here to see. If you a freak, then you come on with me. And I know what you came here to do. Now bust it open, let me see you get loose. It's going down for
Go. And let's go over here. Can you hear me now? All right. Put the headphones on here. Can you hear me now? And it sounds like it's coming through now. Holy crap. So I guess I was just talking to myself there for the last probably 5 minutes. That's awesome. So anyway, back to what I was talking about. Let's just start it all over, okay? There are a group of Twitter users that have been blocked by President Trump. And I know when I started this thing, I was not going to talk any politics, but you'll see where this is going. So follow me with this, okay? Again, a group of Twitter users have been blocked by the president, and they filed a lawsuit claiming that the president blocked the users on that blockage from them on the account is unconstitutional. Okay? And what they've said is Twitter enables ordinary citizens to speak directly to public officials and to listen to and debate others about public issues, inasmuch as the same way they could if they were gathered on a sidewalk or in a public park or at a city council meeting or a town hall. That's what the lawsuit states. Now, everybody knows how huge Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, which I'm using right now, Twitch, the myriad of social media that's out there, you know. So Donald J. Trump has 2 separate accounts. He has at real Donald Trump. That's his personal. That's the one he had before he became president. And now that he's the president, he has the second one, which is the POTUS account, the president of the United States. So, with that being said, he's blocked them from the at real Donald J. Trump, or I'm sorry, at real Donald Trump. So is this an unconstitutional violation? So again, what they said was basically it's like if they were gathered on a public sidewalk or a public park or at a council meeting or a town hall. What others have brought to play in this is that this is not his private account. Would be like you walking up into his yard and complaining about something. Yeah, he's a public official, but that's his private account. Yeah, he's a public official. That's his private yard. If he's at a town hall, that's a public meeting forum, like an auditorium or the courthouse or something like that. So there's two different things that people are saying and talking about this. In a decision last month, the Supreme Court Justice Anthony Kennedy said that cyberspace, specifically social media, is the most important platform for exchanging views, citing Twitter as a place for petitioning elected officials. Again, if it's on his POTUS account, it's more public. But if it's on his own account, his personal account, that's his account. So what do you guys think? Okay, shoot me a text. Let me know what you think. Is it his own Twitter account, or is it just some silly account that, you know, we shouldn't be worried about this? This is just another one of quote unquote those things. So again, we all know how crazy he can be on Twitter. There are a lot of people out there that wish that he would just get off Twitter and stay off Twitter. I was trying to find the numbers. Oh, here we go. The numbers for his Twitter account. The well, it was right here. He's got a lot. 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 That's the lawsuit history, and I can't find it. Well, crap. That sucks. He's been sued a lot, and there's a whole article on... there it is. He has 33.7 million followers at real Donald Trump has 33.7 million followers. When he started out in September of 2009, by December of 2011, he had 1 million. In December of 2015, he had almost 6 million. And now in December of 2016 is where this stops at. He was over 18 million at that point, and now he currently has 37.7 million, and the POTUS account has, and I'll find it again, just give me a second, has like 15 million. Yeah, the POTUS account has 15 million, and the real Donald J. Trump has 33.7 million. That's a lot of people, folks. That is a lot of people. Moving right along, like to get away from that. I just thought it was interesting, very interesting, that social media is such a big deal, especially for guys that are in the military, the president, any public figure. You got to watch what you say. You can't just come out and say whatever you want. Yeah, there's, freedom of the press, First Amendment. You can say what you want to say, but there's consequences to pay when you say what you want to say. It's just the way it is. Go run your mouth in a bar. You'll see. So, with that being said, let's move right along into movies. And this weekend, the new Spider-Man movie came out. It grossed I almost said 28 million, but it was $283 million in the U.S. And if you want to see it tonight in Plainfield, it started at 7:45, and they got another showing at 8:30. So I haven't seen it yet. I know, right? It came out this weekend. The wife was off, so I didn't go. I stayed at home with her and did the husbandly thing and stayed around the house. But the Spider-Man movie, I've heard some good things about it. Let's check out Rotten Tomatoes and see what they say. I really don't pay a lot of attention to what these guys say about movies. Some movies that they don't like, I like. Some of the movies that they like and rave about, I don't like. So everybody's different. I liked the Green Lantern, the one with Ryan Reynolds that he made fun of. And I thought it was a pretty good movie myself. IMDb gives it 8.1 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes gives it 93. And Metacritic gives it a 73 out of 100. So the estimated budget for the movie was $175 million, and it grossed over the weekend $283 million. That's almost a $110 million profit. So they've already made their money back, and hopefully they'll use it to make the next Spider-Man movie, whatever that's going to be. This was Homecoming. I'll get to see it soon and give you a better review of it. What do you think about that there? Talking about superhero movies, let me bring up the next graphic here. There's a lot that's been coming out this year and last year and lately, and here they are. Let's shrink it down just a bit so we can check it out. There we go. So Ant-Man, excellent movie. Really enjoyed that. I liked it quite a bit. Fantastic Four, not so much. And it was a change from the first set of movies that they had. When was I'm gonna have to check that out. Fantastic Four. Let's see when the first movies came out. 2015. No, that's the old one. 2005. 2005. Yeah, that was the original 2005 with... I was trying to see who the cast was here. Oh, yeah, Jessica Alba And Chris Evans, who is now Captain America. And I think he's a good Captain America. Hey, just a reminder, the chat's open. I hope you guys can see that. There's not a whole lot going on over there. I really like to make this interactive. So for the few people that are watching, drop me a line. If you've got something to say, like the new Spider-Man, hate the new Spider-Man, want to see one of the new superhero movies that's coming out. I'm really looking forward to the Aquaman movie. I really am. I'm a little upset that Aquaman is not going to have the blonde hair and the orange guild shirt. But, you know, that's what I grew up with, was the original Justice League and Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice, Aquaman makes a fish sandwich. Boop, 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 boop. So anyway, going back to the movies that have came out in the past, Fantastic Four, not so much. Like Deadpool. Just the Superman versus Batman. Let's talk about that for a second. I can't help it. I'm just not. I wasn't pleased with it. I didn't like it at all. Some of my friends liked it after they saw it a couple times. I didn't. I did not. It really got me, and I didn't know. I don't know if it was Ben Affleck. I don't think it was Ben Affleck being Batman. Although I'm not really into my Batman branding people. But yeah, I just didn't like it. And the whole, is your mom's name Martha? My mom's name Martha too. And all of a sudden, boom, they're best buddies. I'm like, dude, you just got Superman down and you could kill him, but why'd you say Martha? So, okay. Captain America Civil War. Really liked that. That was a good movie. I really liked it. X-Men Apocalypse. I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. The character swap. I love how in Deadpool where he's beating up who the Xavier, Professor X is. It's just hilarious. Doctor Strange. I really like Doctor Strange. I like Doctor Strange so much. I got it digitally, and I watch it every now and then. So I really like it. Suicide Squad. I liked it. Didn't care for Joker. I think they could do a better Joker, but I've already seen some scuttle on the internet where people are really pushing for Suicide Squad 2. Gambit didn't happen. I've heard that that's been pushed to October 2017. Might even be 2018. So I'm hoping that comes out because I like Gambit as one of the X-Men. I've always liked his character. He's more one of the brash characters. Not a big X-Men comic book guy myself, but I really did like him as a character. Logan was good. Oh man, Logan was good. But there was a scene that was left out, and I've seen the scene that kind of explains the little girl. And I can't remember her name right now, but man, wow, it was good. It was a good scene. Now we're getting more current with Guardian of the Galaxies 2. I've heard good things. I'm behind on my movies, guys. I'm sorry. I'm a bad American. But I really like the first one, and I know I'm gonna like this one. I'm kind of waiting for it to come out on digital media, DVD, 4K, Blu-ray, VHS, Betamax. No, Wonder Woman, like what just said, huge movie. $748 million. It got a 7.9. Spider-Man got an 8.1. It got a 92% on Rotten Tomatoes. Spider-Man got 1% better. And at Metacritic is a 76. Spider-Man got, I think, what did I say, 73? Go see. Yeah, 73. So everybody's a little different, but the Wonder Woman movie, really good flick. I'm going to go see it again. I want to see it again. We already talked about the Spider-Man movie. Fantastic Four 2. Is that still going to happen? Please tell me that's not going to happen. Thor looks good. I can't wait to see that. And the Justice League, I've seen some previews. I'm going to withhold judgment, but I can't say that the Cyborg character is doing anything for me. It looks not the way I feel it should look. But hey, am I the movie maker? I'm not the producer here at all. If I were, there would be some different stuff going on. All right. So let's talk about that Wonder Woman movie for just a second. Wow. I just made her huge. That's awesome. I'm leaving that just like that. That is awesome. That is pretty awesome. Again, $748 million. I don't even know what the budget for that is, but it's got to be. See if I can find it. No, not there. Just awesome movie. I don't know what you could say bad about it. I've heard some things, again, more political type things, but some feminist groups were upset because of her outfit, again, too sexy, too revealing. Her armpits weren't shaved. What kind of crap is that? I mean, one of the discussions that I've had with some of my friends is, comic book is art. And for the artist to have his movie, or to have his comic book become a movie, his or her comic book become a movie, you're taking their art and bringing it into real life and putting it on the screen. And I think that artist probably needs more say in everything that goes on with it. Because, again, it's their art. It's their work. But when they sell it off like that, who's to say what's going down? So if you have a chance, jump over to IMDb, rate it, give it a rating. It's right now, it's like I said, 7.9% is what they're showing right now. 7.9 out of 10. And I've heard that a lot of people say that it's better than the Spider-Man movie. So if you get a chance, go check that out, and go to the website. Hit up IMDb and rate it. Go rate it. Because if not, some hack guy that's sitting at home doing nothing is going to be the guy that rates the movies. Those are always special. All right, what else we got going on? Let's talk about video games for a second. Shrink this down for you. Whoop, and we'll move it. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds has been pushed back. It's supposed to come out on Xbox, but they're not happy with the release. It's on beta right now. You can go do the beta test on stream. It's $30, and it is a fun game. It's a battle royale type game. For those who don't know, it's a battle royale type game. You start out with nothing. You have the clothes on your back, and all of a sudden you're in a plane with 99 people. If you're in a plane with 900 people, it's going to be cramped. You're in a plane with 99 people, sometimes less, depending on how many people are in the lobby, but the game will fire up. You're in a plane. You're flying over a Russian island, and you're either going north, south, east, west, some variation of that. It's random, and it's pretty cool. They'll pop you out at the end if you don't jump out yourself, but you jump out over one of the towns. There's a couple different towns there that you can jump into, and you can try to get weapons when you loot the houses. And don't go too aggressive right off the bat and start fighting people. You can get killed by getting punched out. people will grab a gun before you and shoot you. That happened to me once. There's lots of stuff going on in that game. It's super fun. And again, Battle Royale, the last person standing. Now, you can't just, 99 people, right? You can't just go hide and wait and wait and wait and wait. I hope they never find you and you win. There's a force field. And it's slowly, everything's slowly shrinking in, and it forces you to go into that area. It's a white ring. There's a blue force field on the outside that damages you. The longer you stay outside, you could die. So you don't want to stay outside of the force field and die that way. I mean, it does happen though, because you're trying to loot, you're trying to get more gear, you're outside the play zone, you're running to get in the play zone, you just can't make it in, you die. And that's what it comes down to. So PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, it's coming out on Xbox. It was supposed to come out at the end of this year. It's been pushed now to 2018, which hurts my heart. But if you want to play it, you can play it on your PC. You need a pretty good PC. I'm not going to lie. I have an i7, and I get some lag with it. You need, PC gaming is all about your computer and your internet connection. If you've got a good internet connection, you're getting good uploads and download times, you're going to have good games. If you stream on Xbox or you play on Xbox or PlayStation, and you don't have a lot of lag or anything, you should have enough to play this game as far as your internet strength goes. But yeah, that's about all I got on that one. Let's see what else we've got going on. Upcoming video games. There are a ton of games that are coming out here pretty soon, but no real big names that I saw. Coming in July for PS4, Frisky Business, Orcs Must Die Unchained, Fallen Legion, Sins of an Empire, Yonder, the Cloud Catcher Chronicles, and 8-Bit Armies. It looks like a Minecraft game. So 8-Bit Armies, and then for Xbox One, Serial Cleaner. Not so sure about that one. Again, 8-Bit Armies looks like a Minecraft game. Moon Hunters, Gigantic, and Conga Master. Never seen it, never played it, so I don't know about that one. Coming out for the Wii, Box Up, Ebba and Egg, a Hatch Trip, Galaxy Blaster, and Just Dance 2018. I actually kind of like those games. Those are kind of fun. For PC, there's Numberline 2. I didn't play Numberline 1. Clicky, LS Driver, Dream Daddy, a daddy dating simulator. Did I just really read that? Dream Daddy, a daddy dating. I don't even want to know. Moving right along. Dead of the Night. Awesome. Some games that I like. Skyrim, huge Skyrim guy. Arma, if you like sniper games, Arma has a sniper game. Sniper 4, awesome game. It's on console as well. Sniper 3, Sniper 4, those are good games. Call of Duty fan, not so much as the last couple. I'm more of a real army type guy. I'm sorry guys, not a big Halo fan. Just not gonna be a big Halo fan. So I wish I could help you on that, but I just can't. I'm just not a huge Halo fan. So sorry. Like I said, can't help you with that. Halo, just not my game. So moving right along, we're gonna go look at some comics. Trying to get my image up here. Whoop, there it is. I'm a little slow. It'll get better. This is my first run. Shrink that down. Boom. Planet Comics. Da-da-da. Like the music. All music done for fun. So what's coming out in comics? DC Rebirth. They're about 20 some odd in most of they're about number 20 in most of their comics, that the Rebirth that came out, starting with Rebirth #1. Really good comic. That's the one that got me back into comics. I really liked it. DC Rebirth, just, I feel like it's a good series. They're all kind of flowing together. The Justice League had a real good combo with Suicide Squad, and that left me on a cliffhanger, and I just had to get all those. I couldn't wait. I could not wait for those to come out. So yeah, I was just totally floored with how well it was. The Archies, they're on number, is that number 1? They're revamping the Archie series. You can still get the Archies #1. And it's really changed. It's not your daddy's Archie anymore. The Archies, Jughead, Veronica, and the whole gang are still there, but they look a little different. And this is what they look like. So that's the Archies cover. They're still playing music. They're still singing. Time for a quick drink. So, both of you. Hey, Chris, thanks for watching, man. And I know 2 a.m. comes early, so get some sleep, brother. And catch me on YouTube later and watch the replay. And I'm glad you liked it. Like I said, I really want everybody to get on the chat and chat with me, talk about it. Let me know what you think. I want to make it better, and I can only make it better when I have more viewers and people actually interacting with me. I'm gonna try to keep this going for a couple months. We're gonna do a bi-monthly, so every other Wednesday. Try to get it scheduled out, and I'll get a Facebook page up here pretty soon. I'm running behind a little bit on some things, but such is life, right? Let's see. Check out this Archie cover for you, just so you can see what the other Archie cover looks like. Get that up here for you to check out. Oh, there it is. Bring that up. Yeah, there we go. There's another alternate Archie cover. Blow it up a little bit. Stick it over here and make it a little bit bigger then. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. I'm in a Star Destroyer. So all right. So that's the Archies, not your daddy's comic book anymore. Hopefully it'll be yours someday. That's the hope and dream of every creator, right? Is to get the new next generation up and running. So I wanted to drop my email. I'm going to stick it right down here below me, so everybody gets my email. If you want to drop me an email, it's darthpanissha@gmail.com. darthpanissha@gmail.com. So come check that out. So, all right. Oh, I started to move something I shouldn't have moved. Go back down to our image here. What other comic books are you guys interested in? Neil Adams, who is pretty popular at a lot of the at the cons. It looks like they're bringing back Dead Man. I've not seen Dead Man, but Batman's going to help bring Dead Man back. So if you're into Dead Man, I've seen him once, and that was in the Dark Justice League. That was a really good video if you haven't seen it. He was believe he was in cahoots with Faust in that one. That was pretty good. It was a good movie. Dark Justice League. I don't know how into Xbox you guys are, but their Xbox has a lot of movies that you can rent and purchase, and some of those that I've purchased, and that would be one of them. All right. See what I can find for you here. So with all the, we talked about movies. Movies are pretty big, but there's a lot of TV shows out there now. A lot. And they're all pretty good. Couple, I like The Flash. I'm a big fan of The Flash. Green Arrow is good. Netflix has done Daredevil, Iron Fist. They're working on The Punisher. Oh man, I can't even think of what the other ones that they've done. Jessica Jones. And why can't I think of the best one that's out there? Oh, I'm drawing a total blank. Why? Why am I drawing a total blank? I don't know. Holy jeez, I'm a bad American again. But Netflix is, if you're not watching Netflix, you need to. They're freaking awesome. I love their superhero movies. Trying to figure out which one I'm missing out on, and I'm drawing a blank. But the Defenders are the next one coming out, and that's Iron Fist, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, and the guy I can't think of. I'm drawing a total blank. Here we go. This has got to tell me. Something's got to give, right? Not the Amazing Spider-Man. What? Are you crapping me with this? Yeah, I feel like such a bad American right now. Netflix does have a partnership with Marvel, which is awesome, by the way. So a lot of the new movies are coming out. I'm really kind of excited to see what they're going to do with cable. I've read some about that too. Let's move off this, and you can kick me in the forehead when I finally remember who the other Netflix. Why? I can't remember who that is. It's on Netflix. Let's Google it, right? There's always the Google machine. Luke Cage. Holy crap. How could I not remember Luke Cage? Because that was so good. If you didn't see it on Netflix, you missed out. It was really good. That was an excellent series. It was well produced and everything else. And The Punisher is going to be in with the Defenders as well. And in Daredevil, if you didn't see Daredevil, the Punisher scenes in jail with Kingpin, we were just talking about that the other day. So awesome. So a couple other things I wanted to get to, talk to you about before I call it a night is PopCon. I went to PopCon this last weekend. I like to go to Comic Cons, and PopCon was really, really good. There was gaming. There was board games, online games, just gaming. There were comics. There was cosplay. There were movie stars there. Booger from Revenge of the Nerds was there. Robert Carradine was there. He also played in Revenge of the Nerds. He was like one of the main nerds. I don't remember the nerds' names. Artists from Comic Book Men, there were representatives there. Voice people, actors. One of my favorite authors was there, and I got his autograph, Timothy Zahn, who has written a bunch of the Star Wars books that I've read. And I have read a ton. I'm looking at my Star Wars book collection right now, and it is almost a bookcase full. And just, I can see in the first set, there's probably 4 or 5 books that he's written there. But to me and a few of my friends, some of the best things about the Comic Cons are the independent comics that come out. And they're there. Those people are there. And you can talk to them about their books. You can get their input on, you know, why they wrote something a certain way, or how the storyline goes, or the story behind the story. And there's always a story behind the story. And I actually talked to a gentleman and got a set of his books, and it's super cheap, like next to nothing. And I actually got something for free this year. I'm not going to put the person on, but I don't know if you can see that because it's green. It's the Iron Fist patch. Yeah, I hope you can see that. And I got that for free. I was talking to the lady who makes those and talking about military stuff, and she's a big supporter of the military, and she gave me that. And that was really cool. I collect patches, so real big on patches. So there's a lot of people at the con, and it was really awesome. There are some upcoming cons. Of course, there's the big one, San Diego Comic Con, the International, coming up on 20 through 23 July. Forget about it. If you don't have tickets now, you're not going to get into this thing. It is off the hook. It's big as E3. It's huge. It's just, it's huge. Florida's having a super con on the 27th through the 30th. There's one up in Kalamazoo, Michigan. I don't think that's a Comic Con though. There's a Mecha Con in New Orleans. Tampa Bay Comic Con 28th through 30 July. Louisville is having Louisville, Kentucky. What's Louisville from here? About 2 hours. It's having a Fandom Fest. It is the largest Mid-South show. And it's an awesome event. It's going to be 3 days. So you may want to, if that's something that you want to check out, their official site is fandomfest.com. They're going to have Skeet Ulrich from Scream, Matthew Lillard from Scream. The guy, Matthew Lillard, also played Shaggy in the Scooby-Doo shows. How awesome is that? Weird Al is going to be there. UHF from his albums. Weird Al is just awesome. He is a funny guy. Whoops, I skipped one. The guy that played Darth Vader in Rogue One, Spencer Wilding, is going to be there. Nah, if you're a Star Wars fan, that's kind of not so hot. The 501st Legion's going to be there. Love those guys. They do a lot of charity work. And if you're a Star Wars fan and you've ever thought about being a stormtrooper and wanting to put on the armor, you should go talk to those guys. They are a vast plethora. They are a plethora of knowledge. For those of you who are into the movie or the TV show or Netflix show Stranger Things, Chris Sullivan and Peyton Witch will be there. Then from Guardians of the Galaxy 2, which we were just talking about, Craiglin, Sean Gunn, and Taserface, which I've heard a lot about. Taserface, Chris Sullivan will be there. I don't know if they're going to be in full makeup or not, but they're going to be there. So if you're going to go and you like Guardians of the Galaxies, I always drop by and say hi. Another big one will be from Supergirl, Lillian Luthor. And she also played in Fear the Walking Dead as Elaine Stowe. Brenda Strong will be there if you like to get autographs. I have a few autographs myself. I don't get crazy about getting autographs. I don't go drooling over people. But it looks like it's going to be a good con. They can't quite do what I want to do with that. But anyway, they have it looks like it's going to be a good con. Maybe worth the drive down there. And that's Fandom Fest, the 28th and 30th of July. So might be road trip time. Louisville, Kentucky. Pineville, Kentucky, August 5th. It's a one-day only. It looks like a very local thing. It is in the middle of nowhere in Kentucky. Let's see what their official website looks like. They have an official website, and it is I'm sorry, I said Pineville. It's Pikeville, Pikeville, Comic Con, all one word, .com. It is East Kentucky. It's in the East Kentucky Expo Center from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on August the 5th. And they're going to have some guests. They've got some guys from Comic Book Men, Mike Zapik and Ming Chen. They've got some artists, Roland Mann, Barry Gregory, and they have a professional cosplayer, Bunny Bombshell. And then, they're going to have a guy that was a walker on The Walking Dead, Jeremy Ambler. And then they are going to have a former WWE Ring of Honor. He is a Ring of Honor, but a former WWE wrestler, Cliff Domino Compton. And then talking about Archie Comics, they're going to have Craig Boldman. He's either a writer or an artist for the Archie Comics, and that's Pikeville Comic Con in East Kentucky. Let's see what else is around. Carbondale, Illinois, August the 19th through the 20th is having the Southern Indiana University Eclipse Comic Con. And then there's a Wizard World in Nashville, Tennessee on September the 8th through the 10th. For those of you, my friends that are from Southeast Missouri, SEMOCon in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. And that sucker is going down for real. And that's going to be September the 15th. It looks like September the 15th. Southeast Missouri's Fantasy, Sci-Fi, Gaming, and Comics Convention. You know what? That sounds like a good time to go visit Mom and go check this out. It looks awesome. So that's September the 15th, and they don't have a whole lot about it. But that's at the Black River Coliseum. Let's see. I know that there's a good one. It's not on here. But there is a CincyCon in Cincinnati, which is September the 15th. I think it's September the 4th. No, the 22nd through the 24th. The 22nd through the 24th of September in Cincinnati, Ohio. I plan on going to that one. I went last year. That's where I got David Prowse autograph. And definitely was well worth the time to go for that. I really enjoyed it. I had a good time. It's a small con. I also talked to Larry Hama, one of the writers and original G.I. Joe comics in the 80s, which I grew up with. Awesome. I love those. Hey, Darth Conquest. I'm not sure what you mean. Where's this going to be at? I'm keep missing bits of the video because my kids are going crazy. First of all, thanks for getting on. I appreciate it. The video will be back up. So if there's anything you missed, you can watch the video and fast forward through it later on. But it's going to be here on, YouTube, and I'm going to try to upload this into Facebook when I get my Facebook page up. Hey, thanks, and subscribe, hit that like button. If you don't like it, dislike it, but let me know why you dislike it. Okay, I really am good about taking criticism, and I really want to make this something that's worthwhile, something that people want to see. So Sorry if it took me a second to see your chat there. I kind of get on talking about everything else that's going on. Well, that kind of concludes what I came here to talk about. That's the nerd news. You've got the intelligence that I've got right now. You know, sometimes you got to be careful how you word things. But anyway, Gryffindor. If you'd like to get a hold of me, right there's the email address, darthpanissha@gmail.com. darthpanissha@gmail.com. Definitely, I've got my name over there too. Hopefully you can figure out how to spell it. And thanks for watching. I hope everybody got something out of it, all 4 or 5 of you guys. Hey, thanks, though. I really appreciate it. Thanks for coming out and supporting me. And like I said, hopefully we'll make this better. Darth Conquest, come back. And thanks for being a part of the dark side there, brother. And we'll see what we can find out. If you need to, drop me an email. And let's see what we can... Ooh, crap. Can't do that. See what I can get for you, because this is all gonna, it's saved on my computer. So just real quick, everything that I've gotten is strictly open source intel that you can get anywhere. And I'm screaming at this guy. My caps lock was down. What do you think about that? Very professional. Hey, first time go. Maybe not. All right, guys. Again, I appreciate you watching and thanks for being here. Whoops. Hit the wrong button. I hope you enjoyed it. And again, let me know if there's anything that you'd like to see. Thanks again for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. And hopefully not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after next, which is, as soon as I find it here, get the calendar out. Next Wednesday will be the 26th. The 26th of July will be the next program. 26th of July will be the next program. So thanks again for watching, and gonna go out with my intro song, a little Flow Rida. It's going down for real. Thanks for stopping by.
Going down for